Um, it was totally different from what we see in the morning. Yeah, even me, I don't ever get any connection with what I did in the morning. I, I always thought it is always for uh, uh, for a certain warrior. But now I turned into bird. Then I go back, and it was the opposite of the warrior doing, and I just go back until I was being healed. That's for me, and I go back into my sane self during the time. But it was a very total different. She does opposite one from the very end, I think, and to the beginning. That's what I understand. What she does this morning and what she have done today, this afternoon, and the rest. Maybe for Ray, has the same movement, but different direction. It was in different direction, and the yeah, that was I observed. It was linear, all of it. For Sir Ben, it was exactly opposite that he did when I know Kambabas because we're in the same group, and I wasn't even recognizing the steps. It was totally, you know, turned upside down the whole performance. But I think it turned also good. And for Sir, it is really total different. I don't see any pattern of how you do it this morning, but what's the relationship of that? As far as I can remember, especially when you do the girl, that thing, and I never remember that you are holding something in someone, that you are doing something like that in a girl in the morning. Yeah.
Okay.
And it was a very good experience for me, and it's a wow for me. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's good to say what you saw. We don't have to explain right now.
Okay.
You don't have to satisfy his curiosity right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can.
For me, observation this afternoon exercise is it's making a quite difference between what I see this morning. It's an exercise that you have to what they said is have to twist everything from so for my works I started walk slowly and in a circular pattern. So I started with a run, meaning quick or fast, in a linear pattern. Then through my movements, as you observe, my rhythm is all repetitive, but that time is more on repetitive. What I did is more on direct or rapid or chaos. This is the opposite one for what I did this yesterday. It's more on slow-mo movement, but this afternoon I do the fast, and when I do the like this in the floor, I do in the wall. Yeah, yeah, that's it's what I see. Then I totally I remember what is my pattern. So then it comes into my mind what I doing to do. It's not all. Actually I almost forget what I'm doing this morning, but I only remember is what is my pattern, doing my piece. That's all. And for Miss Sun is yes, the GR observation is very correct. He started what he did in the last. It do it in the last movement, going back to the first movement she did. Let's see what I observed. And the very nice thing this is when he slowly get her hair. It's the opposite one, but instead of sitting, he has lying. Yeah, it's very good. And Saray is yes, that's also my observation, he has to do with they make use of the space instead of the small space. They use the bigger space, and but the in a wide movement or loud in a loud movement. And for Sir Sainal is, yeah, I'm very much surprised because it's quite very clear the concept of what he did this afternoon compared to what he did this morning. This morning it's quite more on you have to conclude what is your story behind. But this time it's very clear. The narrative movement he does is very clear. Yeah, it's very clear that for what I thought is this morning he has only an imaginary partner, but this afternoon I think he's trying to extract that they're trying to show to us that this time he showed to us that he has the partner, but little by little his partner is vanished and totally he's back for what he started, only lonely, and he end with lonely again. That's what I observe.
Yeah, actually, what I'm doing this morning is more a dance with the couples. Yeah, I imagine I dance with the couple, and then is the abstract movements that people cannot how they interpret. But the same title also, the lost her love, his love actually, and then I saw is direct movements. But in the morning it's not indirect, but in this evening I saw directly what people can understand it. So yeah, that's kind of things. I change it, but the title is same, but I put it the beginner and in the middle and the end of the story. That's kind of thing. But this kind of thing I want to do this moment. You want to what is I understanding is you want it opposites. Opposite the idea is same, but the opposite how we perform it. After we got our workshop with the old video everything, so all that kind of thing. So I go to another way. So.
For me, I think everyone is working hard for today, refresh our brain. But for me personally, from morning until now, I'm still thinking what I am doing, what I'm doing. But because this is that. Not this one that I want, because I cannot explore what I want to do actually. But this is the lesson what I've to learning something, refresh my brain, brainstorming for how to separate the something big and small one better. I think this class make